Field reports from the strange. This is Obscura Bureau.
Let's try. Remove that. You saw. Yes. So, stop. Content. Try it. Peace. Very fragrant. A bit difficult. Hey Denise. Optional. Tomorrow. Very difficult. Treasure. Pull. Construction sound. It's over. I lit the. Now it's 11:05 and just finished cleaning the room. Yeah. As present, let. This presentation, this is the new workstation. Okay, so. The view is. Like the window. Like Dow's wish. For so many years. There's a long-standing wish that is, to have a workspace that looks out the window, and of course the price to pay. It's too glaring. How can it be so bad? Too glaring. But just accept it, I like it, I want it. So, yeah. Finally finished cleaning. And for the desk, have it on. Can attach to the monitor. And this secondary monitor is taken from the old laptop. Assembled it into a monitor. And you guys can understand I'm API, so I like to do everything myself and play with it. Therefore, this cabinet, this bookshelf, this shelf, this shelf. Actually, it's a bed. It's a bed. The bed can fold into a bookshelf. Yeah. Basically just to show off. Why show off? Why do I show off? Why do I show off? Why do I show off? Why show off? Why do I show off about it? Because. Maybe you'll have a picture. Quite specific about the life of mine, but let me share a bit more. Dai Loi is. Dai Loi. Not sure last time it was in focus. Last time filming. Filming all blurry. Then it didn't focus. Damn it, well temporarily. Just consider it was in focus. Then, okay, this is just a room in just a house. And, honestly speaking, to create this space, it also takes time. Takes effort, takes work. Takes time like every day having to fix a little. Every day having to assemble a little. Every day having to take care of it a bit. See how to make the room, how? A bit better, and as you can see, in the previous time when I was making clips, in the old space, old background, in Saigon. Then a little bit different, slightly a little bit. Why does it have to be like that? My nature is like that. My nature is, I can't accept the fact that the space around me, T-Hub development, it doesn't. Anything like that, my work, my perspective, my brain, everything has to change. It has to advance, it has to continue. T-continue, doesn't. It just, So its results are very bad. Because, no matter how much you love the present, change is still an obvious thing. It definitely has to happen. And if you cannot accept change, cannot adapt it, then you will definitely fall behind and cannot move forward. That's the truth. No arguing, not allowed, just forget. So here's the thing. Hello everyone, there, that monkey, is me. So all the things that you are seeing in me today started in 2017, when I started working for FIFM. After getting used to the work, I did YouTube scripts, video editing, the first video on this channel that you can see is the short film, which stands for when I wrote the film script about the feelings of a cup of coffee toward a salesgirl, that girlfriend. That was when I was studying at TVD, studying filmmaking at TVD, in the documentary film class. The teacher Booth Trian. And from then until now, my video making ability and script thinking have developed a lot. Everything that you watch daily on this channel or even on the main channel over there, even the page, all original. But back then I studied communications. I studied diplomatic communications. Why would someone studying diplomatic communications go study filmmaking? All because my friend invited me. My classmate named How. He invited, guaranteed. Okay, go, pay the fee. There, the act of paying for study is the acceptance of change, and of course it requires sacrifice. The trade-off is time, effort, and will it create any value or not? Only knowing that if you like it, just do it and try your best to do it well, step by step. My main work was learning filmmaking, writing scripts, getting familiar with the camera, getting familiar with Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and then one time from my house back then in Longdian, crossed the city down to all the way to Tan to learn Photoshop, Illustrator, design, visual, thinking from my cousin. And now he is a journalist, living about 2 floors below me. Accidentally met each other. Then the act of accepting such change, going that far even without knowing whether this thing would be useful for me or not, was truly difficult. Of course, now saying that I've gone far, spent time, spent effort, spent money, not necessarily bringing any results, is it worth it or not? Looking at the present, I'm sure many people look at this phase of mine, my current life. Oh, that. My friends. All of these things come from the things I just mentioned. I immersed myself in things that I didn't know if they would bring anything or not even understanding whether these things could be called beneficial or not. Sometimes they are harmful. I've shared many times about how I got tuberculosis just because I traveled too much. I got pneumonia, long-term pneumonia, living in a cramped, stuffy space. Especially the noise, air not being clean, giving the human body too much like that. It made me seriously ill, to the point of nearly dying. But then what? Looking back at the present, the things I have achieved, the past, the hardships, that, along with determination, that commitment, it will bring me what I have now. Now, I am 31 years old. Next year is 33. Oh, next year, all of these things, it accumulates. It was built since I was 20 years old. 18, 19 years old. When I first entered the diplomatic field, finished high school, entered university, had already started working hard on various things, building foundations of all kinds that know when I were 45 years old. What 45? But today, as I am trying to do things like this, I don't know this channel, where it will go. Where the content on the Samurai channel will go. The relationships I'm building today. The negotiations that I sign. Today's efforts. Even establishing a company or business, hiring staff to work. Or here. I don't know where these things will lead me. But I know one thing I always believe in, and I always try is, as long as I accept change, make sacrifices, and commit to myself that I can do it, then just keep moving forward. I know that hearing these phrases, it's very vague. Each person has their own life, each home, each scene, each place. Basically, I don't know how you all are. Who you are online, I am. A person online that you see. You might not meet me in real life. But still, life has its own rules. Those are the ones that I often enjoy, but may not necessarily like doing. But those who like doing it will somehow enjoy it. I'm telling you the truth. You had to try. Dive into work. Investing in things you don't know if they will be then later on it will bring some value. And of course, I studied design. For me, only images. Getting familiar with the camera. To go filming, go shooting. At that time, I worked for an agency. Exploring, stage design, running design. Then suddenly came to Saigon. Struggling in the film industry for a while. Do I know if I use those skills? No, but I take small pieces from those jobs to fit into my life. That's what I think has value. You have to dive in, plunge into things and commit to it. Not just to get the job done. Going home hanging a bunch of medals that's so. What is the message here? Of course, we have to live. Very maturely. Live meaningfully. Live most true to ourselves. Slow down a bit, it is the culture, however. You need to understand. Deep down, the core of a person is always labor. We need to rise up. Need to struggle, need to fight for things we don't know. And our descendants haven't encountered. The elders in the past fought for what is hope. Did the elders get to enjoy peace? No, but they still fought. Now the descendants get to enjoy it. That's it. I don't know if you want to have children or not. But for me, today's communication of mine, even from the time when I was 18 to 19 years old, just in university, then starting to do very bad to get to today. All of it is so that later my child won't live like mine. To ensure one thing is, they are born with a father ready to protect them. Everyone has done their best for you already. Try harder. Don't be troublesome and then later call this using violence. That is having enough ability to protect and provide for my child, and protect them from troubles too. And if we don't try, know when we. I only think like that. And I don't like a hard-working culture. I'm telling the truth. I say again that I don't like the hard-working culture. I don't like working to death from overwork because I used to be and the price to pay was hospitalization. But we'll never get any achievements. We will never achieve anything in this life if we don't venture out and try our best. That's it, that. It's over. And see you in the next video.
If the report helped, subscribe and open the next case.